He's walking there towards the Puja Ghats. You can just see first visuals of the Prime Minister. You can just see him walking towards the platform where he will be doing the Ganga Puja. You can see Mr. Narendra Modi there. And Mr. Narendra Modi's margin, as you correctly say, has been rising in the last 2019 election. PM Modi had polled 64% votes in this seat, and no candidate has been able to cross 2 lakh votes against him so far. If last time something like that happened was Arvind Kejriwal in 2014, but since then the Prime Minister has had unquestioned authority in Varanasi. This time people are saying that BJP is aiming for a 75% vote share for the Prime Minister in Kashi, and that would mean if 75% vote share happens, the Prime Minister victory margin could well cross 7 to 8 lakh votes. That could perhaps be one of the biggest victories in the country. And that also is a reason because the opposition is not able to field any strong candidate against him. No senior opposition candidate is able to take the plunge against Mr. Modi, because that is the feeling that Mr. Modi will anyways have a thumping victory. So there was a lot of speculation that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra could contest against Mr. Modi in the last election. She did not. This time also Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is not fighting these elections. So in a way, Ajay Rai, who's fighting from the Congress SP joint candidate against Mr. Modi, has lost the last 3 Lok Sabha elections from Varanasi. In fact, on all 3 occasions, he had come third. So in a way, the challenge is also simply not there. Mr. Modi's popularity, Mr. Modi's unquestioned popularity, and I would say the appeal in this seat of Varanasi, and I was a witness to that yesterday when Mr. Modi was here, and that massive roadshow we had where 5 to 6 lakh people were present during the roadshow, waving at Modi, waiting for 3 to 4 hours to catch a glimpse of the man. I saw women, all ages, aged women waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Modi. The man remains immensely popular in Varanasi. People say he's worked for this seat. The seat has become a VIP seat. The lost glory and grandeur of Kashi has been restored by Mr. Modi, and now you can see these visuals here, Toya. The Prime Minister doing this puja in front of the Ganga River. The Prime Minister wearing a saffron stole, I can see, dressed in white, and today is Ganga Saptami also. So very auspicious day today, and the Prime Minister is here doing this puja right now, as we can see. And after this we will see him, and there are a set of pujaris who are guiding the Prime Minister as he does the Ganga Puja. I am reminded of his 2014 famous slogan and nara when Prime Minister came here, that Mujhe Maa Ganga ne bulaya hai. And the Prime Minister recently got emotional thinking about Varanasi, his seat, when he said that his mother is no more, but Varanasi city, Varanasi is his mother, Kashi is his mother now, and Maa Ganga is his mother, and he seeks the blessings of Kashi and of Maa Ganga for his third term, if he is elected again to office, to do more development for the country, raise the country's stature further. But this development model of Modi, that Astha and infrastructure development go hand in hand. So restoring the lost, I would say, like I said, the Kashi Vishwanath corridor, which has been an epitome and a classic example of how a temple which has been a Jyotirling, had these very narrow gullies to reach to the temple. The Prime Minister said that this needs to change. A massive corridor was built so that the devotees could go to the Kashi Vishwanath temple, and short while distance from here, in fact, the Prime Minister will be passing through that. The Kashi Vishwanath corridor as well, this cruise ship which is waiting right in front of him, will be giving him a full tour of the ghats of the Ganges river here, the ghats which have seen beautification, the ghats which have seen rejuvenation, redevelopment of this entire area of Varanasi. And you can see the Prime Minister devotionally doing prayers there in front of Maa Ganga. And this is the site, which the message, I think, is going to far beyond Varanasi. These visuals being streamed live across the country. This is the message not just to Varanasi, the message to UP, the state of Uttar Pradesh, where the BJP is looking for a big victory this time, at least a 70+ seat margin out of the 80 seats which are up for grabs in UP. BJP had won 73 seats in 2014. It had dropped to 64 seats in the last elections due to the SP-BSP alliance on the other side. But this time the BJP is extremely confident that the double-engine Sarkar, the Modi factor and the Yogi factor in UP combined, will take it past this, maybe the 73 record mark which it had hit in 2014. BJP has big hope from Uttar Pradesh, and with 3 phases of the election still to go, I think the Prime Minister's visit to Uttar Pradesh and to these visuals which are coming to us from the Dashashwamedh Ghat are sending a message across the country how confident the Prime Minister remains of a big victory in these elections. And he mentioned that to us in an interview to the new Network 18 yesterday, when the Prime Minister said he has no doubt that there's an Andhi of the BJP in the country. The NDA will cross the 400 mark in these elections, and that is the visuals that we are seeing on our screen. Mr. Modi extremely confident that the BJP is doing very well in these elections. In the roadshow last evening, I could see that of the Prime Minister, a 3-hour-long roadshow through the streets of Varanasi. More to 5 to 6 lakh people were out on the streets to welcome the Prime Minister. And today again we can see thousands of people even here at the Dashashwamedh Ghat in the morning to catch a glimpse of the Prime Minister, Toya.
Aman, you were talking a little bit about how today is an auspicious day. Reports also indicating that the time of filing is an auspicious time. It's been chosen very, very carefully. Can you just tell us more?
Yes, Toya. So today is Ganga Saptami. That's what we are told, that it's Ganga Saptami. It's a very, very auspicious day today on which the Prime Minister is come to the Dashashwamedh Ghat to offer prayers at the bank of the river Ganga. And it's also an auspicious day. Today is the Abhijit Muhurat is there today. In which the Prime Minister is going to file his nomination. This is also the Pushya Nakshatra, which is on today. So any activity carried out during the Abhijit Muhurat and the Pushya Nakshatra is considered auspicious, and any activity done is likely to succeed, with flying colors, and that is why it's been carefully chosen this particular date for Prime Minister's nomination. Today is the last date to file the nominations for the last phase of the elections. So today is the 14th, and the Prime Minister has chosen this auspicious day, which is in conjunction with the Hindu Panchang and the alignment of the stars and the grahas, in which the Prime Minister has chosen to come here. And also the date which was chosen this time was by Professor Ganeshwar Shastri, who's a popular astrologer. He is also tipped to be one of the proposers for Mr. Narendra Modi's nomination today, when he later goes to the collectorate to file his nomination in an hour's time. And Ganeshwar Shastri is also somebody who had fixed the auspicious time for the Pran Pratishthan of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya on the 22nd of January at 11:45 a.m. The time that was fixed by Professor Ganeshwar Shastri. He is a resident of Kashi, and he is expected to be one of the people who will be one of the proposers of Mr. Modi. What I'm hearing is that the caste balance among the proposers has also been ensured by the BJP to send a wider message. So an OBC leader, a Brahmin leader and a Dalit leader are expected to be among the proposers. We are hearing about Sanjay Sonkar being the other proposer. Also Bajnath Patel is expected to be the one more proposer. So Ganeshwar Shastri, Bajnath Patel and Sanjay Sonkar are tipped to be the three proposers in PM Modi's nomination. This is also a very carefully crafted exercise on who will be the proposers for Mr. Modi, because a wider message is always sent by the BJP through this exercise. And the auspicious day also will lead to Prime Minister from here in this cruise ship, after he boards his cruise ship, takes a tour of the Ganga, then go to the Kal Bhairav temple. Kal Bhairav temple is also a very holy temple in Varanasi, Toya. And Kal Bhairav, the belief is that the Kal Bhairav was appointed as the Kotwal of Varanasi by Baba Vishwanath. And any auspicious thing to be done in Varanasi, people first go to the Kal Bhairav temple to seek the blessings of Kal Bhairav. Kal Bhairav is also known as the Lord who gives you courage, who removes any fear in your mind and removes all obstacles in your path. And we were speaking to the Pujari of Kal Bhairav yesterday, in which he explained how the Prime Minister had come there in 2019, and today also he'll be going there in a short while from here. In fact, after this cruise ship ride, the Prime Minister is headed straight for Kal Bhairav at 10:30 a.m.